Hey, it's Chris with Welcome to Housing and also the host of People, Places, and Parables, the Positive Podcast. It's after 2 in the morning on a Sunday night. My beloved and I worked on a grant, and we just got it submitted as a fairly sizable grant application. I never thought until a few years ago that I would ever see myself embracing technology, and certainly not anything with the initials A and I for artificial intelligence. I remember Skynet from the Terminator series all too well. But as a retirement gift for myself, I bought myself a couple of nice things. This is something called a Plaude Note Pro. No, I'm not getting paid for this. But we were able to set this down, chatter about the grant narrative, and really hash it out. And it downloads onto your phone or your laptop. And I'll tell you, it saved a lot of time in typing. So if you're a nonprofit out there and you're trying to be more efficient, trust me, it's a pretty cool tool. Anyway, I want to put the word out there. If you're a young professional and you're interested in learning more about marketing, volunteer development, community outreach, and anything like that, or governance, building a board of directors to a higher, more efficient degree, or strategic planning, and you're looking for a place to volunteer, I nominate us. Welcome to Housing Home Goods Bank Incorporated. October will mark our 15th anniversary. We're completely volunteer driven. We own our own building, which is a 6,400 square foot house. We just put in a really nice solar panel array that's going to cover 80% of our electrical needs. That's bought and paid for by a pair of grants. We have a lot of assets and actually no real deficits, and we're a lot of fun to work with. And the nice thing is we are very direct service. In other words, if you are starting over again from a myriad of circumstances, it can be moving into permanent housing from a shelter. It can be escaping domestic violence. It can be being displaced by a disaster like a house fire. You can be an immigrant coming to the state of Maine. You could be somebody reentering society from corrections. You could be a kinship parent. A kinship, there's adoptive and foster and kinship. Kinship is when people raise other people's children. It doesn't necessarily have to be an aunt or an uncle raising a niece or nephew, or a grandparent raising a grandson or granddaughter. You can actually, if you're doing kinship care, you're raising somebody else's kid, basically to keep them from going to state custody. But we help a lot of those families because if you think about kinship care, a lot of the kinship families are on fixed incomes. And when it comes down to, okay, little Timmy or Susie can either be adopted or go into the foster care system and possibly be adopted by strangers, or you can tighten your belt and take them in as another mouth to feed and another life to enjoy. Well, we help those families too. We basically help anybody in need. But we can always use more volunteers on our different teams and committees. And if you're interested, sincerely, I would like to hear from you. My cell number is 207-745-1287. That's 207-745-1287. Or you can email me at welcometohousing@gmail.com. We recently won an award from the Service Corps of Retired Executives as well, also known as SCORE. We won an award for the Nonprofit Success Award, and the chapter, the Northern Maine chapter of SCORE, walked away with Chapter of the Year for the entire United States. And we're talking about a SCORE chapter with about 14 different mentors, one of them being ours, is a gentleman by the name of Dennis Wint. But if you're interested in learning about marketing or any of those other committees or teams I mentioned, and you want to enjoy yourself doing it and knowing not only up here, but in here you're doing something really good, let us know. Welcome to housing.com is our website. I would love to hear from you. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. It's after 2 in the morning, as I said, because we just got finished doing a big grant. It's time to go to Sleepy Town. Take care, everybody.